Hi guys, good afternoon.
Hi Asim, I'm excited to ask you 56 quick-fire questions.
Ready when you are.
What was the last thing you ate?
I just had a chicken, we had our dragon boat practice and I had a chicken banh mi after that on the go.
Do you recall the first concert you went to?
Junoon 1995. Junoon is a Pakistani rock band. It was in Lahore when I was in boarding school.
Pineapple on a pizza, yes or no?
So, this is sort of an opinion that's evolved. I used to be in the yes camp, and then I went to Napoli, and now I understand how sacrilegious that is, so no pineapple on pizza.
What is the most daredevil thing you've ever done?
I started Black Sheep.
Is there an interior designer you would like to work with on future restaurants?
So this person's not an interior designer, but I have a lot of respect for the work of Alessandro Michele, who's the Gucci creative director. I would love the opportunity to work with him one day.
Which spice can you not live without?
Black pepper.
Where will you travel to for your next culinary research trip?
It's a boring answer, and I've been there over a dozen times, but Florence, love Florence.
What memories do you have from boarding school in Pakistan?
So many memories. I was there from the age of 5 till 17. It was sort of very catcher in the rye-esque. Ran away from boarding school when I was 9, went to the zoo, and then didn't know what to do after that, so went back to school the next day.
Sushi or sashimi?
Sushi, but sashimi when I'm being healthy, or trying to be healthy.
What inspired you to open an izakaya?
Lots of boisterous nights in Ginza and Tokyo. Hi, Amy.
What is your preferred type of sake?
I'll be honest, I know nothing about sake. I drink sake, but I'm not a sake expert. But there are lots of sake experts at Fukuru. I know nothing about sake.
I think Amy's got a question for you.
If it were your last day on Earth, where would you eat?
I think who I would eat with is a lot more important than what. I would eat with my mother and my niece Serena.
Is there a new skill you would like to master?
So I'm embarrassed to admit that I do not speak fluent Cantonese. It's pedestrian, it's there, but it's not fluent. So by the end of this year, I'm going to get fluent.
What is a misconception people have about Pakistan?
I think people are always surprised by how diverse the topography of Pakistan is. We have amazing beaches, expansive deserts. The north of Pakistan, in my opinion, is more beautiful than Switzerland. So I think the diversity surprises people.
Do you have a favorite Urdu expression?
It's a Punjabi expression that goes, "Kuch shehar de log bhi pagal si, kuch sanu maran da shauq bhi si," which translates to there was madness. There was some madness in the city. There was madness in the city, but there was also madness in me.
If you could be any superhero, who would it be and why?
Batman. Love Batman. On good days, I think I am Black Sheep's Batman.
Did you consider other names before you settled on Black Sheep Restaurant?
So that was a name that came to me very early on in the piece, and my partner Chris tried trying to convince me that it wasn't a good name, but that was the name. No other names.
What is your go-to late night snack?
Chocolate, lots of chocolate.
Cricket or yoga?
I do yoga, but I hate it. I don't have the patience for it. Cricket, it's in my blood and bones.
If I had 56 hours in Pakistan, what do you recommend I do?
I'm assuming we're together, so we would fly into my city, Lahore. We would fly into my city. We would check into my parents' house. We would take a tour of the old city at night. Go see Wazir Khan Mosque, Badshah Mosque, Lahore Fort. Have a late dinner at Cuckoo's Cafe on the roof overlooking the city. Then the next morning we would drive up north. My mother's parents, they're long gone now, but they have a house in Mansehra, which is in the north. We would stop there for lunch. My uncles would make us a humble but generous lunch. Then we would drive up to Gilgit, which I think is one of the most beautiful places in the world. And the next day we would spend in Gilgit, go on lots of hikes, and the following morning fly back to Lahore and fly out.
Sounds good. What is your all-time favorite album?
There are too many. It's hard to choose one. Too many.
Okay, Asim, which chef would you like to get on board next?
Someone you don't know about. Someone that you haven't heard of, but is going to be the next big thing. that sort of is a big thing at Black Sheep, developing talent. So I know no celebrity chefs, but someone that we haven't heard about.
What is your ideal takeout order?
Holy fuck, I'm actually ordering from there tonight.
Oh, look who's here. I think Aman wants to ask you something.
Aman, how are you? My favorite cricketer would be, it's a controversial answer, it would be Virat Kohli. I just have a lot of love for him. The way he approaches the game, he's ruthless.
In what ways have your last few travels inspired you?
Oh man, travel is a big part of who we are, what we do. Travel's always inspiring. For us, I get inspired going to Lantau. All our trips are inspiring.
Could you describe Soho in 3 words?
Soho is home. Soho is where the Black Sheep story started. Even as we go global and we take over the world, Soho will always be chapter 1 in our story.
How has Soho changed over the years?
Oh, it's very different now. You know, Soho now is one of the greatest restaurant neighborhoods in the world. But Soho, when we started, was lots of mom and pop shops. So the neighborhood has completely changed.
What do you remember most from the time you worked in your dad's restaurant?
Oh, so many memories. My first day, first 10 minutes actually, I spilled coffee on someone.
Butter chicken or chicken tikka masala?
So this is a controversial answer because I'm Pakistani, but butter chicken for me. And butter chicken comes from India. Chicken tikka masala is sort of a unified dish that belongs to everyone, but butter chicken for me.
All right. What is the worst idea you've ever had?
Starting Black Sheep.
How's your Soho hotel coming along?
You know, the last year has been really difficult for us with the social unrest and COVID. So everything is on hold, but we're working on it.
Savory or sweet?
Both, but savory first, sweet later.
What is your favorite place in the world to visit?
It's a boring answer, but Tuscany, love Tuscany. It speaks to me. I was a Tuscan in another life.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how addicted are you to your phone?
It's bad, 20. It's bad.
Okay. So what is the story behind this?
So look, I'm always scolding everyone all the time. So when we have team events, I don't mind being the clown of the party. So, and what's wrong? I think the shorts are nice.
It's a great photo. So, do you have any phobias, Asim?
Oh, lots of phobias. I'm very claustrophobic. I need space.
Which song are you currently listening to non-stop?
I'm embarrassed, but it's In My Feelings by Drake.
What is your drink of choice?
Chai, lots of chai.
Which Punjabi dish would every Hong Konger try?
Punjabi dish. Look, you know, we do a lot of amazing barbecue, but I think a dish that sort of represents the region really well is a really well done homemade yellow dal, so yellow lentils.
What went through your mind when you found out New Punjab Club received 1 Michelin star?
Oh, I didn't believe.
Only Punjabi restaurant to receive.
I didn't believe it. I still don't believe it.
Do you have a favorite dessert?
Yeah, lots of desserts. Maybe soft serve ice cream. Love soft serve.
So, Asim, can you tell me about the interior design here?
So this was done by Holy Fook was one of our first restaurants. This was done by Sean Dix. I think we just wanted to do something that represented contemporary Hong Kong nights.
So I see your mahjong pals here.
Yep.
How are your mahjong skills?
You know, you'll be surprised to hear they're not non-existent. They are there. They're not good, but I know the rules.
Which is your most treasured piece of art at any of your restaurants, and why?
It's the Manjunath Kamath piece in at the New Punjab Club. It's both elegant and chaotic at the same time, and I think that sort of represents me.
Swimming or hiking?
I am the world's worst swimmer, and I also do not have the patience for long hikes. But I enjoy both, but I'm bad at both.
All right. Is there an artist you would like to see perform live?
Bruce Springsteen.
What are for you the 3 key ingredients in Cantonese cuisine?
Okay, I didn't check with Zhao, but I think they are. Zhao, tell me if I'm right or not. I think ginger, sesame, and scallions. that a good answer?
Great answer.
Yeah? Kudos, right?
So, Asim, what is your go-to dish here?
At Holy Folk? Hey, so we need to talk about my dinner order. I'm ordering takeaway tonight. But I like everything here. I mean, I'm not saying this because I was here. The food here is excellent. Everything.
Okay, I think Chef
Oh, he
Zhao-
actually, I'm sorry, he just made a lamb pancake.
Okay.
Jao, what, I'm saying it wrong. What is it? It's a lamb what?
It's a 1,000-layer lamb pancake.
Oh, okay, so I'm right. It's excellent. It's amazing.
I think you want to ask the next question, right?
I want to know if you have a cool party trick that I don't know about.
So I think you actually know about my party trick, and I think yours is the same, which is we both disappear. We both ghost.
Yeah.
Is there a hidden gem in Pakistan everyone should visit?
The north of Pakistan, it's more beautiful than Switzerland. It's more beautiful than New Zealand.
Could you talk about your work with Care Pakistan?
I sit on the CARE board. I'm also the founder of the Hong Kong chapter. CARE's mission is to provide high quality marketable education to Pakistan's youth. We do. I am new on the team, but the team does really noble work. It's really important work.
Great. Which word or phrase do you tend to overuse?
I often say, I apologize for being direct, but. And the secret is I don't apologize.
Do you prefer the heat or the cold?
The heat.
What is your favorite Urdu poem and why?
My favorite Urdu poem is Khudi by Iqbal. It sort of is also one of Pakistan's freedom. He's Pakistan's freedom poet. The poem is about self-determination, which is a theme that resonates with me.
Which one food can you not live without?
Eggs, lots of eggs all the time.
And last question, Asim, what story would you like to tell with your next venture?
So with our next venture, we're telling the story of Rocky Aoki, who was the founder of American teppanyakis.
All right, thank you, Asim.
Thanks, guys. Bye.